Me da mucho orgullo enseñar en español porque el español es mi lengua nativa y yo nunca tuve la oportunidad para aprender en español en este nivel de primaria y pues me encanta todo del programa. While dual language students are receiving the same content, our day does look different. The students either begin in my classroom, in the Spanish classroom, or in the English classroom.
They come into my room, they have breakfast, we start our CKLA skills work, we'll move into science or social studies depending on the week, and then we switch groups. So then the purple group I have right now will go into Spanish for the rest of the day and kind of start working on their Spanish skills.
Every day in the Spanish classroom, students listen to stories, students write sentences, students help label pictures, and from there we move on to our Spanish phonics curriculum.
We use visuals. I have to have pictures so that the students that don't understand the language in Spanish are catching the same message, because some of the kids already know Spanish and there's some that only speak English. So I need to make sure that I'm coming across to both languages.
So at the beginning of the year, we came in with students who either knew only English or only Spanish. And as the year has progressed, we have gotten to the point where students can understand and speak in both languages.
Maestros, artesanos, de la época colonial.
They are starting to read and write in both languages. So the change has been so monumental for them.
After talking to some parents, some of my English-speaking parents expressed how their student was coming home to teach them and siblings some Spanish words and phrases that they were learning in school. Even my Spanish-speaking students, the parents would tell me that they were coming home and using more of the Spanish that they were not used to using at home in Spanish with their Spanish-speaking families. And I just loved hearing how they were transferring all that information over to home.
It's very important for students to be immersed in the language, either in Spanish or in English, because immersion is key. They're hearing it, they're doing their best to speak it.
Personally, for me, the best thing about seeing my kids grow is also being able to share it with someone, having a co-teacher next to me that's also experienced very similar things with having the two groups. Like we're able to, connect on a level and talk about, the growth they're making in both progress or, how much they've grown in one school year.
The most enjoyable part about being a dual language teacher is to see them grow. So coming in and not knowing any English, or on the other side, not knowing any Spanish. And they are very excited to share that about what they learned, what word in English or what word in Spanish, and starting to hear those words change into phrases and sentences.
Estoy muy orgullosa de mis estudiantes porque han aprendido a leer, han aprendido los sonidos, las combinaciones y también a escribir.
Cada niño puede ser bilingüe y yo solo estoy dándoles esta oportunidad.
Estoy muy orgullosa del esfuerzo de cada uno de mis estudiantes que hacen para aprender un nuevo idioma día tras día.